If your pass keeps flying all over the place, too high, too low, off to the side, I want you to understand something right now. It is not a strength problem. It is not a timing problem. It is a platform problem, and every single aspect of it is fixable. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what a perfect platform looks like, why yours is breaking down, and how to correct it permanently. Let's talk about why passing matters more than any other skill in volleyball. Every rally starts with a pass. If the pass is bad, the setter has no options. If the setter has no options, the offense breaks down before it begins. Every spike, every combination play, every scoring opportunity your team has, it all starts with you getting the ball cleanly to your setter. Passing is the engine of the entire game. Most recreational players think their passing problems are about not being fast enough or not being athletic enough. That is almost never true. The problems are technical, they are specific, and once you see them clearly, you can fix them in a single practice session. There are 3 mistakes that account for the vast majority of passing errors at the recreational level: bent arms at contact, platform tilted the wrong direction, and weight sitting back on your heels. We are going to break down each one in detail, show you exactly what is going wrong in your body, and give you the correction for each. Let's start with mistake number 1, bent arms. When your arms are bent at the elbow during contact, your forearms are no longer a flat surface. They become an angled, uneven surface. The ball hits a different spot every single time, sometimes the wrist, sometimes mid-forearm, sometimes closer to the elbow. Each contact point sends the ball in a completely different direction. That is why your passes feel random even when you feel like you are doing the same thing every time. You are doing the same thing, but that thing is wrong. The fix is to lock your arms out before the ball arrives, not as it arrives, before. Form your platform while the ball is still in the air coming toward you. Press your forearms together, straighten your elbows completely, and hold that position. Think of your platform as a flat shelf you are holding out in front of you. You are not swinging up to meet the ball, you are positioning the shelf and letting the ball come to it. The moment you start chasing the ball with your arms is the moment your platform breaks down. A drill that fixes this immediately. Have a partner toss the ball from close range. Your only job is to form your platform before the toss leaves their hand. Not after, before. Force yourself to be early. If you have no partner, stand in front of a wall. Get into your platform position, hold it, and let someone toss the ball into your arms while you keep everything locked. Do this 20 times. Your arms will feel strange locked straight. That is normal. It means you have been bending them for a long time. Mistake number 2, platform angle. Your platform is a directional tool. It does not just contact the ball, it aims the ball. Whatever angle your forearms are at when the ball arrives, that is the angle the ball will travel. If your platform is tilted left, the ball goes left. If it is tilted up too steeply, the ball goes straight into the ceiling. If it is angled toward the floor, the ball dies at your feet. Most recreational players form their platform and then aim their whole body toward the setter instead of aiming the platform itself. The distinction matters enormously. You can be facing your setter perfectly, but if your forearms are tilted 5 degrees to the right, the ball will go 5 degrees to the right of your setter. Passing is not about where your chest points, it is about where your platform points. The correction is simple, but it requires deliberate practice. Before every pass, ask yourself, where is my setter? Then angle your forearms toward that target before the ball gets there, not as it arrives, before. This is the same principle as the arm lock. Your platform needs to be set up in advance. If you are reacting with your platform during contact, you are already too late. A good way to train this is with a target on the wall. Mark a spot at setter height, about 2 to 3 meters high. Stand 10 feet away. Platform position first, angle your forearms at the target, then have someone toss you the ball. If the ball does not hit the target, the problem is your platform angle, not your strength. Adjust, repeat, and track your accuracy over 20 passes. Mistake number 3, weight on the heels. This one is subtle, but it destroys your ability to pass anything that is not coming directly at you. When your weight is back on your heels, you cannot move forward. You cannot move laterally without first shifting your weight forward and then stepping. That two-step process takes about half a second, which is exactly the amount of time you do not have when a serve is coming at 80 kilometers an hour. Players who pass on their heels get to every ball late. They are always lunging, always reaching, always off balance at contact. Even on easy balls that come right at them, they are leaning backward because that is where their weight already is. A backward-leaning player produces an upward-angled platform which sends the ball too high or behind the setter. The fix is to get into an athletic stance before the server contacts the ball. Feet shoulder-width apart or slightly wider, knees bent, not slightly bent, properly bent, like you were about to sit down a little. Weight forward onto the balls of your feet. Toes grip the floor lightly. From this position, stepping in any direction takes one move, not two. You are a spring loaded and ready. You are not a tree rooted backward. Practice this by bouncing lightly on your toes between points. Every serve-receive rotation, get into your stance and shift your weight forward consciously. It will feel aggressive and effortful at first. That means it is working. Before we get into the drill, if you want to lock in this habit faster, I've been using this passing trainer that physically forces your arms into the correct platform. Link is in the description. Go check it out. Now let's put all three corrections together into one full drill. Stand in serve-receive position. Get into your athletic stance, weight forward, knees bent, feet wide. As the ball is tossed or served, do three things in order. First, lock your arms into platform position before the ball reaches you. Second, angle your platform towards your target. Third, step to the ball. Do not reach for it. If you have to reach, you started too late. The step should happen before contact, not during it. Run this drill with a partner for 15 minutes. One person serves or tosses from the opposite side of the net. The passer works on all three corrections simultaneously. After each pass, reset completely. Stance, arms relaxed, then back into position. Do not allow sloppy reps. 5 clean passes are worth more than 50 rushed ones. When you start getting consistent, add variation. Have your partner vary the serve location, deep, short, wide left, wide right. Your job is to adjust your position before contact, not after. This is how you build a pass that holds up under real match pressure. One last thing that most players overlook, the follow-through. After your platform contacts the ball, your arms should rise slightly in the direction of your target. Not a big swing, a controlled lift. Think of it as pointing your platform at the setter after the ball has already left. This keeps your angle consistent through contact and prevents the ball from dying short. It is a small movement, but it makes a big difference in how much control you have over ball height and direction. Passing is not glamorous. Nobody highlights a perfect pass the way they highlight a spike or a block, but every coach at every level will tell you the same thing. The team that passes better wins more. Full stop. Your offense runs on your passing. Your setter's confidence runs on your passing. Your team's ability to run any play at all runs on your passing. Fix your platform, lock your arms early, angle toward your target before the ball arrives, load your weight forward so you can move, and follow through toward your setter on every single pass. Do this drill consistently for 2 weeks and your passing will be unrecognizable compared to where it is today. Drop your biggest passing struggle in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want the full beginner series, it is all in the playlist. Watch the setting video next.